Hey guys, this is Monero Maverick. Today we're going to be talking about Monero and crypto explained for complete noobs. Right, you're brand new to the scene, you don't know what crypto is, you don't know what Monero is, you don't know how to store this thing, you don't know how to spend it, you don't know where to buy it at. I will have a separate video for buying it, but essentially what Monero is it's a private by default decentralized cryptocurrency. And bare bones, this means that nobody knows how much you have and where you're sending your XMR to. Right? And decentralized just means that it's in the hands of everybody. Anybody that has a CPU can help support the network, and yeah, it's in the hands of everybody. What is a crypto wallet? Think of this as a bank account that cannot be seized, frozen, seen, or tied to any specific person, right? Ultimately, it's a vault for your wealth in your pocket. Now, this comes with the risk of you being fully in control of your money. So it is best to practice safe management of your vault key, aka your seed phrase. Now, your next question might be, what is a seed phrase, and how do I store it? Well, think of this as your golden key to unlock your vault of hidden wealth. Without this key, nobody, including yourself, can access it. Now, this key is broken down into 12 to 24 letters, or words, that will unlock and let you use your money. You must never share these words with anybody. Never take a screenshot. Never write it down in your notes. Get a piece of paper and write them down. And make sure it doesn't get lost, right? There's no recovery. You are in full control of your money. And now for advanced users, what I recommend is getting a micro SD card. It's very easy to encrypt this, right? I made a video on it. You plug it into an adapter, plug it into a PC, laptop, etc., etc. You put your seed phrase on it, you encrypt it, and you can hide this sucker anywhere. You can put it under a rock, you can hide it behind a picture frame, you could hide it up inside of a lamp. The possibilities are endless. You can take apart a device if you're, smart enough, you have the tools, put it up in there. I mean, like, shit. I can put it right there. Nobody would ever know. Lego, guitar, anything. But once again, I would not worry about this until you have a certain amount of money into the thing. Then it's worth looking into. But for complete noobs, you don't want to you don't know what's happening, and this is all overwhelming for you. Don't add another stressor. Don't even worry about it. You're perfectly fine just writing your seed phrase on a piece of paper. But that's just for the advanced users and the ones who want extra security. Want to make sure it's safe. Once again, your seed phrase is safe as long as you practice the right, proper management of it. Just to go over it, never write it down in your notes app, never screenshot it, keep it on a piece of paper. You're good. Now, how do I transact? Right? With Monero, you simply just let the blockchain sync. If you're using a wallet like Cake Wallet, it will have a synchronizing. Show you how many blocks it has left, but what you're just looking for is for it to be green, saying synchronized. And it might take a minute, but don't worry. If you have an iPhone, just leave your phone open for a minute if it's a new wallet, and it will fully sync. And if you have an Android, you can turn on background syncing in the settings, and then you can just do whatever you might be. But for Android, Apple does not like background syncing. It does not like any background activity. Yeah, to transact, essentially, you have to wait for the full syncage of the wallet, and you'll be sending, basically, we'll say 0.1 Monero to another person's wallet address, which is just composed of a string of letters and numbers. But don't worry, in most cases, you can just scan the QR code and send. But regardless, please check to see that you're sending to the right address, because there are no changes. This is permanent. There are no chargebacks. So please just give it a quick review. Look at the last ones. Look at the first ones. You randomly look at the little ones in the middle. You don't gotta read out every single letter. Well, I did when I was a beginner. I made sure it was all. I didn't want to lose any money. But you're fine. I promise you. Now, what are the settlement times? We just went over how do I transact, right? You want to know when it gets sent to you. You want to know when you can spend it. For full confirmation time, you could spend and send the Monero in around 15 to 20 minutes. It takes a minute for it to sync with the blockchain, get mined, blah, blah, blah. But it will appear in your wallet at 0 confirmations. And you're good when you transact with people to walk away at 0 confirmations. Monero transactions never fail. There's never been a case of it. You just walk away. You're going to have to wait for a second for you to be able to spend it or do whatever you want with it. But that's totally normal. You don't have to do anything. You just have to wait. Now, traditional financial system takes 3 to 5 days for settlement, which I find it as a vast step up. You know, I gotta wait 20 minutes for my private digital freedom money, my digital cash to sync. Sign me up. I'm sold. Right? That was my reaction when I found out. I was like, you know, there are some trade-offs that's life in general, right? And this is a steep learning curve. But hopefully I hope my videos help some people out. That is my whole goal with this. Not to make money, but to essentially just help people, right? Because when I was new to crypto, I was led astray, and all these people told me, oh, blah, 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 oh, blah, blah, Bitcoin is perfect, and the future of digital money, and Ethereum is going to revolutionize finance, and Shiba Inu, and all this other stuff, and it was all just smoke and mirrors. I really peeked behind the curtain when I didn't have time to. And it just utterly shocked me is that so many people in this space are just trying to steal your money and lead you astray. And I just found that fucking disgusting. Excuse my language. It pisses me off because this is supposed to be freedom money. This is supposed to be a revolution, a financial revolution. And that is why I got into space, is so the government cannot seize, or freeze my money, that I am in full control of my money. That's why I got in this space. And I was led astray, run around, and I lost a lot of money because of this. So if I even help just one person learn and not have to go through my mistakes and spend months and few years stumbling through it all, then I'm a very happy man. But yeah, we went through how do I transact, what is a crypto wallet, how do I store my seed phrase, what is the seed phrase, the settlement times, and now where can I spend this, right? Probably a very important question. Now, aside from person to person, like Facebook Marketplace, etc., and barbers and yada, 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 you can go to Monerica.com. It is a directory of all the places you can spend a Monero online and in person. And then an eBay competitor, xmrbazaar.com. Amazing site. I've done plenty of transactions there, and there's nothing better than earning Monero instead of having to buy it. And you could also donate to streamers, to people of the community through xmr.chat. And now to get a full overview of the Monero ecosystem apart from gambling, you got to reach out to its creator in order for them to add that, but it's fine as it is. Monero.eco. It's a huge interactive web. It's pretty simple to understand. I can make a video going through it, but yeah, I think that is it for the video. I'm hoping it's still recording. The last one was cut short. Yeah, guys, check out my website, freedomsfraternity.com. Follow me on X, Monero Maverick, and then also Sovereign Send. If you have any, video recommendations, please drop it in the comments. Any criticisms of my videos, what I can improve, feel free to drop it in the comments. I'll read every one of you guys and reply to which ones I can. But yeah, if you guys also want to connect, go to freedomsfraternity.com and then click the connect tab. and there will pop up a list of all the different communities that we have. We have a group chat on X, and we have a community on there. We have Discord, we have Telegram, we have SimpleX, we have almost everything. We also have an Instagram. It is Monero_society. Yeah, I think that's enough shouting out for right now. Next video, it's Tuesday, so it might be where can I buy Monero, right? I think that is a question I get the most on my Twitter every single day. There's a lot of people interested, but we don't know where to buy it at, essentially. Now, just for the end of the video, if you made it this far, you most likely know where to buy it. But if you don't, Kraken in the United States, RitoSwap, which is a decentralized person-to-person exchange. I have a video on that. And then swaps, right? Trocador, number one, I'd recommend. Cake Wallet in-app. And then Trade Ogre for more advanced users, right? But Cake Wallet, Trocador, both perfectly fine. Yeah, please hit that subscribe and like button. I hope to keep making more content. I'm really looking forward to the Freedom and weekly little episode I do every week. I really look forward to that. Hopefully it saves it saves people from doom scrolling all the time. Essentially, that is my goal with that. I am on Twitter all the time, so it makes sense for me to make something like that. But thank you guys so much for giving me a platform and a voice, and I love this community, and I hope to be a part of it for longer and see some of y'all faces at Monerotopia in 2026. So yeah, peace.